Clear, Confident English.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English and IELTS Mastery Hub. I'm Tom.
And I'm Elena. Hi, everyone. Okay, Tom, before we do anything else, I need to know something very important about you.
Uh-oh, that sounds dangerous. Go ahead.
Have you had your coffee yet today?
Elena, it is currently, let me check, 9:03 in the morning. Of course I've had my coffee. I actually had it before I got out of bed.
Wait, what? Before you got out of bed? How is that even possible?
I keep a flask by my bed. Don't judge me.
Okay, that is a new level of coffee addiction I did not expect from you. It reminds me of this one time I was in Paris, desperate for coffee. My French was terrible, and I tried to order a large black coffee.
Oh no, I can see where this is going.
Instead of saying, un grand café noir, I panicked and basically asked for a big black. The barista just stared at me. I ended up with a tiny espresso and a very red face. I needed coffee to recover from my embarrassing coffee order.
A coffeeception. That is brilliant. Well, my flask method avoids all international incidents. It's not addiction, Elena. It's preparation.
Sure. Well, I'm the same. Honestly, if you talk to me before my first cup, you will get one-word answers. Yes, no, maybe, that's it.
That is exactly why today's topic is perfect, because today we're talking about coffee culture, coffee vocabulary, how to order it, how to talk about it, and some really surprising coffee traditions from around the world.
And trust me, listeners, this is one of those topics that comes up in English conversations constantly, at work, on a date, with friends.
Right, even in a lift with your boss when you don't know what else to say. So, nice coffee weather today.
Exactly. So by the end of this episode, you will never freeze up in a coffee conversation again. You'll actually enjoy it.
And stick around until the very end because we've got something for our IELTS learners that you really don't want to miss. It's not the usual like and subscribe, it's actually useful for your test.
Ooh, mysterious. I like it. Okay, but first, if this is your first time here, welcome to the family. This channel is built for people learning English and preparing for IELTS using real conversations at a natural pace so you can genuinely follow along and improve.
So let's get into it. Elena, quick question. What actually is coffee culture? Like, define it for me.
Great question. So coffee culture isn't really about the drink itself. It's about everything that happens around it, the habits, the rituals, the social side of it.
So it's less I want caffeine and more I want an excuse to talk to another human being.
Honestly, yes. Think about it. When was the last time someone said, let's grab lunch versus let's grab a coffee? Coffee wins every time. It's low commitment, it's quick, and it's the easiest way to say, hey, I want to spend time with you without it being weird.
Let's grab a coffee. Say that one slowly for us, Elena.
Let's grab a coffee. Perfect little phrase. You can say it to a friend, a colleague, even someone you just met. And this culture has created what sociologists call a third place.
A third place? What does that mean?
It means it's not your home, which is the first place, and it's not your work, the second place. The cafe is your third place, a neutral public space where you can relax, socialize, and build community.
I love that. And you see a big difference there between the big chains and the small local spots, right?
Totally. Big chains like Starbucks are super reliable. You know exactly where you're getting, they have Wi-Fi, and they're designed for people to work or study. It's the rise of the work from cafe culture.
Right. They've become unofficial offices for so many people.
Exactly. But then you have the independent local cafes. They're all about unique characters, specialty coffee, and knowing the barista's name. They feel more like a community hub.
That makes sense. Okay, now for the part everyone actually needs. Walking into a cafe without panicking at the menu.
Yes, because we've all had that moment. You walk up to the counter, everyone's watching, the barista says, "What can I get you?" and your brain just blanks. Like my Paris moment.
And then you panic and just say, coffee. And the barista stares at you like you've asked for food and doesn't know what to do with that answer. So today, we're going to fix that forever. Let's go through the most common coffee orders, nice and slow. First one, espresso.
espresso, espresso, a tiny, powerful shot of concentrated coffee. It's the base for most other coffee drinks. Think of it as a coffee hello. Short, strong, straight to the point.
Exactly. Next, Americano.
Americano, that's an espresso shot with hot water added to fill a larger cup. It's got the same caffeine punch, but a milder, less intense flavor.
Perfect. Next, a latte.
Latte, latte. This is mostly steamed milk with a shot of espresso. It's smooth, creamy, and comforting. This is where you see that beautiful latte art.
This one is me. A latte feels like a warm hug that happens to have caffeine in it. Next up, the classic cappuccino.
A cappuccino has 3 equal parts: espresso, steamed milk, and a thick layer of milk foam on top, often with a sprinkle of cocoa or cinnamon. And remember, in Italy, ordering this after 11 a.m. is a bit of a tourist move.
Noted. Cappuccino before noon only. Okay, 2 new ones. First, a macchiato.
Ah, the macchiato. It's Italian for stained or marked. It's a shot of espresso with just a tiny dollop of foamed milk on top. It's for someone who finds espresso a little too intense, but a cappuccino way too milky.
The perfect middle ground. And what about a mocha?
A mocha is the ultimate treat. It's essentially a latte with chocolate syrup or cocoa powder mixed in. Coffee plus chocolate? What's not to love? It's often topped with whipped cream, too.
That sounds like dessert. And speaking of customizations, let's quickly talk about milk and syrups. But wait, you ordered a flat white in our role play, but we didn't explain it. What is it?
Yes, most cafes now offer milk alternatives. Oat milk is super popular because it's creamy. Almond milk has a nutty flavor, and soy milk is a classic dairy-free option. And then you have syrups: vanilla, caramel, hazelnut.
Which let you turn your coffee into a personalized sweet treat. Okay, now you'll never freeze at the counter again. Elena, let's act this out. I'll be the barista, you be the confident customer. Hi there, welcome in. What can I get started for you?
Hi, could I please get a flat white?
Of course. What size? Small, medium, or large?
Medium, please.
Great choice. Any milk preference? We've got oat, almond, or soy.
Oat milk, please.
Perfect. Anything else for you today?
No, that's everything. Thanks.
You're all set. Can I get a name for the order?
Elena.
Thanks, Elena. That'll be ready in a few minutes.
See? Not scary at all. But what if you don't know what you want? Let's try another one. This time, you be the customer, Tom, and I'll be the barista. Hi there. What can I get for you today?
Hi. I'm not actually sure what to get. I want to try something new.
No problem at all. Happy to help. Are you feeling like something hot or iced?
Definitely hot. It's a bit chilly today.
Okay. And do you prefer something strong and coffee forward or something a bit more milky and smooth?
I think something on the milky side and maybe a little bit sweet.
In that case, I'd recommend our caramel latte. It's really smooth and comforting with a nice touch of sweetness. Or if you're a chocolate fan, our mocha is fantastic.
Ooh, the caramel latte sounds perfect. I'll have that, please. Medium size.
Excellent choice. You'll love it. Coming right up.
See, it's okay to ask for help. Baristas are usually passionate about coffee and happy to give recommendations. Now let's move to everyday coffee expressions.
Love this part. First one, I need my morning coffee, meaning I cannot function like a normal human until I've had caffeine.
Extremely relatable. Next, I'm running on coffee. This means you're exhausted, and coffee is literally the only thing keeping you going. Someone might say, wow, you're working late. And you'd reply, I know, I'm running on coffee and deadlines.
I said that exact sentence yesterday. Okay, next, wake up and smell the coffee. This one isn't actually about coffee. It means face reality or get real.
Right. So if your friend is waiting for a famous actor to fall in love with them, you might say, come on, wake up and smell the coffee. That's never going to happen. It's a bit direct.
Very direct. And for a gentler phrase, there's, it's not my cup of tea. This is a polite way to say you don't like something. You might hear, do you like opera music? And you could reply, not really. It's not my cup of tea.
Even though we're talking coffee, that's a brilliant English phrase to know. Okay, Tom, let's take our listeners on a trip. Coffee culture is completely different depending on where you are.
Let's start in Italy, the birthplace of espresso. As we said, coffee there is fast. People drink it standing at the bar, al banco, because it's cheaper and quicker than sitting at a table. It's a quick, efficient ritual.
Now let's jump to the USA. It's the total opposite. It's about big sizes, to-go cups, and drive-thrus. Convenience is king, and they love customizing. The pumpkin spice latte is practically a national holiday.
So true. Okay, next up, Sweden for fika. Fika is not just a coffee break. It's a social institution. It's a dedicated moment in the day to pause, have a coffee and a sweet treat like a cinnamon bun, and connect with colleagues or friends. It's about slowing down.
I love that concept. It's so intentional. What about Vietnam?
Vietnam has the amazing café trung, or egg coffee. It sounds strange, but it's a rich, dense Vietnamese coffee topped with a creamy meringue-like foam made of egg yolks and sugar. It tastes like a liquid tiramisu. It's incredible.
Wow, that's on my list to try. And we have to mention Turkey.
Yes, Turkish coffee is brewed in a special pot, unfiltered, so the grounds settle at the bottom, but the magic happens after. It's a tradition to flip the cup over and someone reads your fortune from the patterns left by the grounds. It's called tasseography.
Fortune telling from coffee? That is fascinating. Finally, let's go to Greece.
In the summer, Greece is all about the frappé. It's a foamy iced coffee made from instant coffee, sugar, and water, shaken until it's frothy. It was invented by accident in the 1950s and is the perfect drink for a hot day by the sea.
Coffee really does connect people in such different ways. Okay, Elena, let's quickly round out our vocabulary with a few more advanced terms before we practice.
Let's do it. First, single origin. This means the coffee beans all come from one specific farm or region. These coffees have very unique, distinct flavors.
Right, as opposed to a blend, which is a mix of beans from different places, created to achieve a balanced and consistent taste. Most coffee you buy is a blend.
Exactly. And then you have brewing methods. Pour over is a manual technique where you slowly pour hot water over coffee grounds in a filter. It gives you a very clean, nuanced cup.
And a French press is where coffee grounds are steeped in hot water, then a plunger pushes the grounds to the bottom. It makes a very rich, full-bodied coffee.
All right, listeners, now it's your turn to practice. Tom and I will have a little chat. We want you to try answering along in your head or even out loud.
Let's do it. Elena, what's your go-to coffee order?
I'm a latte person, always with oat milk. It just feels smoother. What about you?
A simple Americano. Strong, no fuss. Do you have a favorite local cafe?
Oh, yes. There's a small place near my apartment with big, comfy armchairs and really friendly staff. It's my third place for sure.
That sounds lovely. Okay, listeners, now your turn. Think about these questions. What's your favorite type of coffee? Do you have a favorite local cafe? Describe it for us. What do you usually do there?
Simple answers are perfectly fine. The goal is just to practice speaking naturally.
All right, before we wrap up, let's review the most useful phrases. Repeat after us. Could I please get a latte? What size would you like? Let's grab a coffee.
I need my morning coffee. I'm running on coffee. Coffee to go, please. It's not my cup of tea.
Fantastic work. Okay, we are nearly at the end. Can you believe how much English we just packed into one cup of coffee?
Honestly, coffee might be the most useful topic we've ever covered. It touches vocabulary, culture, small talk, and politeness. And this is genuinely valuable for IELTS speaking.
Exactly. Examiners love topics about daily habits for part 1. For part 2, you could get a topic card that says, describe a cafe you like to visit. And for part 3, you might discuss the role of cafes in modern society. This episode prepares you for all 3.
Which brings us to today's call to action. We've put together a free everyday English conversation pack, real dialogues like this one with vocabulary lists and IELTS speaking practice questions built in.
You can grab it completely free by joining our English and IELTS Mastery Hub. The link is in the description. Don't just be a passive listener. Take 30 seconds right now, click the link, and download the pack. Turn this listening practice into active speaking skills.
Future you sitting in an IELTS speaking test or a real conversation with a native speaker will thank you. And of course, if this episode helped you, give it a thumbs up so more learners can find it, and subscribe so you don't miss next week's episode.
We'll be back soon with another natural, everyday English conversation to help you speak with more confidence.
Until then, keep listening, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.
Take care and see you soon.